Morning students, today we will discuss different category of drug which is earlier days which are not available. Nowadays these are coming in market. These are grouped as under the heading of cognition enhancer, or it is also known as cognitive enhancer, or in other way it is also known as cerebroactive drug. So these are all synonyms of the one group of drug. This group of drug is actually used for basically for old aged people, but for certain other conditions also nowadays these are used. Basically these are used in case of dementia, that is forgetfulness, which is very common in old age, and second is Alzheimer's disease. I hope you all heard about it. Nowadays there are a lot of talks about Alzheimer's disease, as the longevity of the human beings are increased. So the old age disease, it is the disease of old age, which is nowadays one of the burning topic of geriatric medicine. Now let us come to the drug group itself. These are heterogeneous group of drugs developed for the use, as I said, for these conditions. They do elicit pharmacological effects, but it has these have got widely different mechanism of action, and some claims benefits, but some benefits are uncertain. So let us first discuss the distinct group of drugs which are from different groups which come under this heading, that is cerebroactive drug. First group is the nootropic drug, that is the cognition enhancer. Drug is piracetam. Metabolic enhancer, that is known as drugs are dihydroergotoxin, lisergolin, pyrimidine. Cholinergic activators, the drugs are tacrine, rivastigmine, donepezil, galantamine. Vasoactive cerebral protectors, drugs are pyretinol and ginkgo biloba. Now the mechanisms are different, but the main aim is these increase global and regional cerebral blood flow, direct support of neuronal metabolism, enhancement of neurotransmission, and improvement of discrete cerebral function, for example memory. So these are the four basic mechanisms by which these drugs act. So now let us now discuss in very short the individual drugs. First drug, piracetam. This cyclic GABA derivative has no GABA-like activity and has been called nootropic, meaning a drug that selectively improves the efficacy of higher telencephalic integrative activity by enhancement of learning and memory, facilitation of inter-hemisphere information transfer, increased tonic cortical control of on subcortical areas. Now the validity of evidence for drug induced cognition enhancement is not totally established. Side effects are minor: gastric discomfort, excitement, insomnia, dizziness, skin rash, etc. Dose is 400 to 800 milligram as per requirement. Second drug is dihydroergotoxin. It is a semi-synthetic ergot alkaloid having adrenergic blocking property, claimed to increase cerebral blood flow selectively. Release of acetylcholine from cortical areas is increased. Selective enhancement of DA and 5-HT transmission in certain areas of brain. Clinical trial in dementia have shown short-term improvement in certain symptoms. Long-term use is in dispute. Dose is 1 to 1.5 milligram TDS oral or sublingual. Nisargolin, a semi-synthetic ergot derivatives, similar property like that of dihydroergotoxin. Dose is 30 milligram once daily or twice daily. Pyrimidine, it is a dopaminergic agonist claimed to improve memory, concentration, vigilance, giddiness, tinnitus in the elderly. The dose is 50 milligram once daily or twice. Cholinergic activators. Since brain acetylcholine level are markedly reduced, and cholinergic neurotransmitter is the major sufferer in Alzheimer's disease. So various approaches to augment brain acetylcholine have been tried. So first drug in this group is rivastigmine. This carbamide derivative of physostigmine inhibits both acetylcholine and butyrylcholine esterase, but is more selective for the GI isoform of acetylcholine esterase that predominates in certain areas of brain. So, in clinical trial, this has shown improvement in Alzheimer's disease, so it is one of the drug which is used. Second drug, tacrine. It is a centrally acting anti-cholinesterase to be introduced for this Alzheimer's disease. It produces significant improvement in memory, attention, praxis, reason, and language. Now, the dose of rivastigmine is 1.5 to 3 milligram, may be increased as per requirement. Donepezil, this is cerebroactive, selective and reversible anticholinesterase, produces measurable improvement in several cognitive as well as non-cognitive function of this Alzheimer's disease. Therapeutic dose produces weak peripheral anti-acetylcholine esterase inhibition, so acetylcholine concentration ultimately is increased. Donepezil is used as 5 to 10 milligram tablet. Galantamine, it is a natural alkaloid which is selectively inhibits acetylcholine esterase enzyme which is metabolizes acetylcholine, so obviously the level of acetylcholine is increased. Then pyretinol, it is a vasoactive cerebral protector and drug supposed to counteract the cognitive and functional deficit induced by cerebrovascular insufficiency. This contains two pyridoxine molecules joined through a disulfide bridge, but there is no vitamin B6 activity. This pyridoxine is B6. It is claimed to activate cerebral metabolism. This is a very old drug, and it is used for pretty long time. So I am mentioning the trade name, which is quite popular once. That is known as encefabol, which was very widely used earlier days. 100 milligram, 200 milligram tablet, as well as suspension, powder, all are available, which are used for sequelae of cerebrovascular accidents, infants and children for developmental disorders, and concentration and memory defects. So this is a very old drug. Side effects: GI upset was reported initially, later skin rash, itching, taste disturbance, etc. Then ginkgo biloba. Ginkgo biloba, this is the Chinese plant, contain a mixture of ginkgoflavin glycoside, which have PAF antagonistic action. This ginkgo biloba claims to inhibit platelet aggregation and improve in microcirculation in hypoxic brain. It has been promoted for a variety of cognitive and behavioral disorders in elderly. Side effects: upper GIT symptom, IV infusion may cause fever, shock, etc. This ginkgo biloba is mixed with different vitamins and is available in market. So these are the drugs which are available for as a cognitive enhancers. Now let us discuss the basic indications where it is useful. The indications are senile dementia of Alzheimer's disease and multi-infarct dementia. So different types of dementia, this is useful. Common symptoms of elderly, that is dizziness and memory disturbance, where these drugs are widely used. Mental retardation in children, learning defects, attention deficit disorder. As I said, pyritinol is widely used. The other drugs are also nowadays used. Transient ischemic attack, cerebrovascular accident, strokes, then organic psychosyndromes and sequelae of head injury, electroconvulsive therapy, brain surgery. So these are the, in general, the uses of these drugs. Now these are, as I said, a new drug, you can say, to some extent, and it is a relatively therapeutic field is barren, and commercially it is highly profitable. So a variety of drugs have been basically promoted by manufacturers and wishfully prescribed by the physicians. So this finishes your drugs for cognitive disorder. Thank you.